Oh my God, we're here for Summer Games Fest.
Welcome to Summer Games Fest.
Okay, I just realized my hairline is massively being helped by the fact that my hair poofs. Yeah. Look at that.
Yep.
It's going, boys. You can even see the gradient of skin color. But anyway,
Dev 2025. Why I am so bald?
Well, dude. Runs in my family.
I know. Your dad was losing his hair
and now
when
that
we met.
And I just showered before the show, so I'm just like, blep.
Anyways, enough about Dev's
We're here
appearance.
for Summer Game Fest.
Yes!
Now, Summer Game Fest is Jeff Keighley's summer show to complement the winter show of the
also the E3 replacement, because E3 has officially been dead for several years now.
Just completely bulldoze my point.
Hey, I'm gonna bulldoze both of you. Thanks for the $5, Mega Leg. How much to get into the sim chat, Dev? I needed a new angle to bully Aaron over.
Oh. Well, a sub on Twitch or YouTube will do it. Or also $100 get you in there permanently. Coffee is good. So, Summer Goy Fest. It's time, guys.
Your hairline is pretty good for your 40s. Dev isn't 40 yet.
Yeah, I'm not even 40 yet.
Anyway, listen. We're here to do Summer Games Fest.
We're here.
And
we're queer.
The actual main show doesn't start until 5 p.m. Eastern Time, which is 2.5 hours away. And that's because we missed a few things. And in fact, we're going to be going over those things that we missed. So, if you, hold on. Yeah, here's the schedule. Here's the official schedule. So we missed the State of Unreal.
Ooh.
This is where some Witcher...
Unreal?
So it's Unreal.
Witcher 4.
Witcher 4 stuff was announced,
yeah.
which we got to see.
Yeah.
We missed Sony's thing on the 4th. And then there's the main show.
Today.
However, if you go over to this schedule, I got to turn on the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, the night mode doesn't work. But if you go over to this one, you'll see down at their schedule, we also missed the Accessibility Showcase. It was at 11 a.m. today. I knocked on your door and I was like, Dave, if we're going to watch this, the Accessibility Showcase, when it's live, you got to get up right now. And you're just like, no. So it was like 10 a.m. It was like 10 a.m.
I couldn't. My gout was acting up. So there's
it's still acting up, you oldster.
Thank you.
So here's what we're going to do. Summer Games Fest is not till 5. I'll just turn this back.
You've said that like 3 times now.
Oh, you can't even see it now. Whatever. So I said it twice, by the way. And so we're gonna watch these things while waiting for them.
State of Unreal Play.
You know what we'll do? We'll put it on like 1.25 times speed, just so it's still legible. Or is it illegible? Legible?
Well, legible.
Legible means right.
Intelligible.
Intelligible is what I'm looking for. Yes.
Yeah.
So you can still understand it. But
it's gonna go a little bit faster, so we can catch up.
Because I think this one is an hour and a half. You might not watch all of it.
Yeah.
This one is a full hour. We'll watch all of it.
All of it.
And this one's a full hour, or like 55 minutes, and we'll watch all of that one.
So we'll be hanging out with you guys for 3 uninterrupted
and by the way, there's also
hours.
Day of the Devs at 7.
So and Devolver Digital at 8, and the IOI Showcase at 9. So we're going till bedtime.
Yep.
Good God.
Let's roll, boys!
If I'd known that, I would have gotten up earlier.
Wait, I thought you said that Saturday was going to be like this.
Yeah, they added a bunch more things to it between like 2 days ago and now.
Alright, cool.
Wow.
Just to make our lives harder. Neat.
Yep.
Well, then it won't be uninterrupted because I'll be leaving to get myself more drinks.
Dude. Okay, when I'm like this, look at my neck.
Yeah, you don't have one.
Okay. Hey,
Honey.
Hey, hot dog rolls in the back. Let's get going.
What is wrong with you?
Give money.
Right.
Someone's gonna make that into an emote for sure. I felt illegible.
Rich Evans. Hey, listen, we are not allowed to speak his name. We are not worthy.
You're Dave Nex instead. Yeah, you're my Rich Evans. You have the name of Rich Evans because you're Dave Nex, but I have the personality of him.
No, you're Mike.
I'm a mix because I have like the weird sounds, but I also have like the trollish nature of Mike for sure.
No. Out of all of us, I'm the most like Rich Evans.
Oh really?
Yes.
How?
Really?
Yeah.
Your last name's never even been said once on the internet.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then it's not. Okay.
No.
Well, everyone knows all of their names. It's not like it's a hidden secret.
Oh.
No, Naomi, you're Max Landis.
Max? Oh!
Shots fired.
Wow,
Obvious joke.
Okay, so here's what we'll do, guys. Let's kind of tune the music down a bit.
Yeah, Ruby Dagger was Starship Amazing.
Which is, like, by the way, a great fucking album.
Except for the CalArts style cover on it.
That's fine.
Whatever.
Okay.
State of Unreal first. Let's get this going.
This.
Let's see if
Come on!
YouTube actually works.
Excuse me, YouTube, can you
the
fucking,
answer
like,
is
thank you, Jesus.
Only with a hard kick to the ass.
Apparently, live chat is not available for this video because people were saying some very bad things in it.
LOL.
Let's see. Okay, here. CCs are on, just in case.
Playback speed.
Let's make it
21.
Yeah.
Put on 1080.
We'll put playback speed 1.25, and let's see what's going on here.
All right.
Okay, this one I know might have a bit more like developer talk than just game announcements.
More text.
So we will. Hey, rather than what's up, man?
Yeah, go skip ahead.
We will skip ahead or whatever.
Or worst case, put it on 1.5, I guess.
Are there video games?
Yes, they exist. Sometimes they get played. Sometimes they just sit there on a shelf and collect dust, or they get buried under a bunch of concrete.
Wasn't your name Evelyn Red? Did you change your name? Okay, what's going on? It's a doubloon.
Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract.
Oh, it's Mandela effect. Shit.
Oh no.
How's the audio for you guys, by the way? You want it turned up? You could use a turn up or two.
This is another Assassin's Creed game? Oh my god.
Whoa!
Alright, this has gotta be Witcher 4.
Possibly.
Well, it's a little hard to tell at first because I was looking at their outfits and going, is this historical or fantasy? But, you know, when something swoops in. Yeah, that sounds like a demon.
Here, I turned it up half a notch. Let me know if that's good enough. So if this is, I think this is probably Witcher 4, and if it is...
Or it's How to Train Your Dragon.
People were complaining, oh, a series of Witcher, girls can't be Witchers as woke. And it's like, oh, shut up.
Well, I think a lot more people were just concerned and confused over how she could become a Witcher.
Because she's too old?
Yeah, there was like...
woman.
No, there was something about her being
it.
too old to go through with the procedure.
With the trials, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, there's supposed to
There's
be
a garbage truck outside. Jesus.
There's supposed to be hints about...
Okay, people are saying, they made her hot again! There's been no change. It's just the lighting, you fucking idiots.
Yep.
Also, she's older.
Do you want me to shut the window, Duff?
Oh, okay, you can do it if you... I mean, I can do it, whatever.
I can do it. It's fine.
Everyone listen to the garbage truck. Either way, we're either hearing garbage or looking at it.
It's fine.
Record long enough? Dave's kind of sitting on it a little bit.
Am I? Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And welcome
Why
to
is
the
that window so
at
heavy?
Unreal Fest Orlando.
Always
We're here
was.
to show you what's next with Unreal
Always
Engine
will be.
and so much more. We are thrilled that you're able to join us.
You don't know. Yes, I do. I've followed the Sparkles. I'm
First
correct
things
on
first,
this.
I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek.
They did
from
not
CD
actually
Projekt
change
Red.
shit.
We have
It's just
a lot
lighting.
to talk about. Hey guys.
Hey. Thank you, Wyatt.
And dude, she was hot before. Like in like, you know that first trailer?
And hello, everyone.
Everyone was like,
With The
oh.
Witcher 4,
Yeah,
we're stepping
you look
into
fine
it.
in that.
And to do that, we needed the right partner. One that truly understands that great open world games are all about art and technology coming together.
I have a question.
Yeah,
Why do you
look,
still have a
our
rainbow
goals
in your
are
logo?
completely aligned here. And around the launch of UE5, your awesome team at CD Projekt Red announced a collaboration to make open world development in Unreal even better. And it's an opportunity, we just couldn't pass it up. So we've been working on a technical demo together to achieve just that. I think we should take a look at it.
I
Guys
do.
ready?
Huh?
Board ready.
Yep.
Kitek is going to play the build for us.
Sure, let's do it.
The first thing. It's like, it's nothing about characterization
Well,
or
it's just
structure.
This is a technological showcase set in the
Schnitzel.
world of The Witcher 4.
Keep in your pants.
What you just saw and are going to see now is
I wonder if there's too much light in Yumi's
PlayStation
face.
5 at 60
Probably.
FPS with ray tracing. So in the
Would
game,
you like
you'll
me
be
to
playing a
close the
Siri.
curtain all the way,
Sure.
Devin?
The light of heaven.
As I always fucking suggest that you never listen to.
The light of heaven is
Fucking
upon you.
It's called Kovir. And you'll get to explore it in the game.
I mean, it's only in 1080, so we're not going to get full effect here, but
It looks good.
it does look pretty damn good.
Do you feel like isn't Witcher 3 like 10 years old now? Like it was a good game back
Yeah,
then, but it is old.
I think it is actually 10 years old this year. Yeah.
Meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like every good rogue, Siri has her own loyal
But
companion.
you gotta eat something.
I'm a Kelpie. Oh my god, I eat people.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Also,
Notice the
To
plant
support that, we're
movements.
introducing
Yeah.
multi-character motion
I will
matching in
point out
Unreal.
though that like
So Siri and Kelpie, they're perfectly
Witcher
synchronized
2
when
and
mounted from
3,
any angle
not so
and
much
speed.
1.
And we also support
Yeah, one was
motion
kind of the
movement on Kelpie.
outlier.
So
Yeah, I know,
controlling
but
her
like
feels
2 and 3
realistic
were setting up
grounded.
Ciri to take over from Geralt.
And there are also
Like,
some really nice
there's an
improvements
ongoing
to our
story here
Unreal
that makes
Chaos
sense.
Flesh Solver, and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under.
Oh, dude,
skin
Vosh is
without
into
Hey
this
guys,
totally.
where's the cock?
Dude, the muscle.
I guess it's a female.
So let's leave Siri behind for a second and talk about the world itself.
Actually, is there a way
So
you
much
could
of
make
the
it a
Witcher world
little
is
bit
natural,
higher resolution?
Organic,
No.
especially Kovir with its dense forest, wild nature.
Here, I'll try it.
And wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we freed artists
Try
from so many of their
1440.
old.
That's
their old
2K instead of
constraints.
4K.
But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom.
If it starts skipping,
There's
we're gonna
always
have
more work
to.
do.
Yeah, I know.
And foliage
I
is
just
a
want
huge
to
piece
test
of
it.
that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
Whoa!
And in order
Man,
to
look at all
achieve
those polygons.
gorgeous foliage
a
density
lot.
everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed.
bear over
So
there.
instead
Hey,
of the
buddy.
same card approach we've been using for the past 20
walking
years,
behind Dave's head.
artists should be free
right.
to take a nanite approach to
bears in my
No
foliage,
8K
modeling
240
every single
FPS.
leaf.
Sorry.
And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new
Man.
adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these
That's really
clusters
cool.
of
Yeah,
triangles
that's actually
are
some cool
used
technology, man.
which-
Yeah,
Look
I
at the
just-
trees, dude. It looks great.
It does.
Like way better than a lot of other
I
games.
looked at the voxels and I'm like, this
They
is
allow
gonna,
artists to
this is
render
just half the
whatever
indie
amount of
games now.
foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
Who will?
And no compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life.
Well, rather
in
than, like,
incredible visuals. But more than that,
rendering
together
each
with Epic, we
needle
created
with,
faster
like,
way to
polygons.
grow the world.
They just have, like, a
We
different
can now
rendering
bring in
method.
more content,
It's
more
kind of like the
graphics,
fur
and
on
a
Star Fox
smooth
Adventures back in the day.
experience
Just
as we
way
fly
more
down to catch up
advanced.
with
More
Siri.
textures, yeah.
That's wild.
Well, hopefully they're developing this in the States as well because
Didn't Red Dead Redemption have horsecock? Yes, it did.
It did.
I was told the other day, oh yeah, Putin's got his finger on the trigger for Poland now. I'm like, oh god,
Yeah, whatever.
rip the Witcher.
Let's not talk about it. Let's talk about this.
That's all I was gonna say.
It's also where Siri took on her current contract.
Yes, I think a lot of this show is going to focus on graphics and like just new technologies and stuff, less about games, but still.
Well, yeah,
there's still some game
it's all
announcements.
about the nuts and bolts of the engine.
Let's see what Valve has to offer.
Naomi.
Nice.
Well, she's a Witcher.
I know she's a
but
Witcher. They're looked
yeah.
down on, even though they
Whoa,
save people
dude.
constantly, and there's a dancing.
I'll just
bear.
walk right through this crowd. Fuck you.
It's probably a dancing bear, a trained bear.
So Naomi, do you recall years ago when we saw was it Anthem? Oh shit, dude! Fuck.
I remember. I also know because I had a friend who actually bought it.
Well, what I mean though is I don't think you were there for that one, Dave. But Naomi and I were watching the initial trailer for Anthem. And
Yes,
it looked
I was
so
there.
good with all the.
I
all
was
the-
there, man.
All the fluttering
getting
of,
into the
all
suit
the
and-
people.
and going everywhere, and yeah, no, I was there.
No, I meant walking through the town initially,
Yeah,
and like
I was there.
Okay, well, let me just fucking say it, dude. Christ. So basically, like, the actual game had all the NPCs and all the physics stripped out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just wondering, and you've talked about that several times, Naomi, since then, how disappointed you were. I wonder if this will be the same. Like, all this stuff won't be in the game. Because they're just not going to be able to make it work or something.
Yeah,
I'm kind of getting that feeling, you know?
I don't know, because I mean,
A typical day's toil.
I always thought that Baldur's Gate 3 did a pretty good job with it by having just like NPCs you obviously couldn't interact with. But like it wasn't super obvious. It's just the fact that if you hovered over them, you know, there was nothing there. But they didn't really look that much worse than the NPCs you could interact with.
Yeah.
But there was a lot, like there was just like crowds of them everywhere. You
I
know?
mean, Final Fantasy 7 does that, but it looked worse.
Keep in mind, guys, this is the new engine.
No, yeah.
So anything is possible.
Manticore that flattened your
The
car.
Sony, no, this is Unreal. It's the engine one first.
Ding.
Manticore. No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Let me listen in on these
Oh, they're gonna talk
fishmongers.
about
They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
And catch fishes, won't find none fresher.
Reckon you ladies after one of those.
Get this clean and got it for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more. Got mackerel cod or Brexit's finest.
And there is tons of tech at play here, even in a simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal Smart Objects, Chaos Cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of
No, it
this
looks
exists
neat.
to make sure that the gap in
Yeah.
I just feel like we're being sold something that's not going to be in the game.
as small as possible.
Snake oiled.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not
So
just
that it's
about
running on
fidelity, right,
PS5?
but also authenticity.
Oh,
They should
wow.
react to changes in the world
Imagine
around
what it'd
them.
be like in a top gear
The
rig.
genre in Pillar isn't exciting enough for Valgros. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
Yeah, it's my band. It's me and an old woman playing the hurdy-gurdy.
Let's crank it down.
They said this isn't the actual game. Not really. Yeah.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole
Hey, Aaron,
point
what's
is
up?
to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that
Holy
your
ho.
players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how
I
about
better be
one
able to
final
have
chicken
Siri
with
sell
Siri?
her ass for a horse like in the books or it breaks lore. Yeah, even though she's a princess, she did like
Aren't these
end
We are
up
making
sequels?
this
fucking
game
for money
the
at some
most
point.
immersive and ambitious
Yeah, but
open world Witcher
aren't the
game
games
ever.
the sequels to the
And we are
books?
making this a reality
Oh,
thanks to
also,
our
like,
work on Unreal.
You can
with
play a
the
very
data.
promiscuous Geralt. You can fuck everyone
I think what we're doing together
in Witcher
is
2
going
and
to bring
3.
in a new
So if they
generation
don't make
of
Siri a
open
whore, it's going to
RPGs,
be kind of
and
weird.
I'm so proud
Oh.
of what
She
we
doesn't
accomplished
have
so
to
She
be
doesn't
a
a
whore.
whore,
Yeah.
just
Okay.
The option
a
to
slut,
be
a
slutty.
slut.
The
That's
option
what I
to be
mean. Yeah,
slutty
that's
is
what I
what you're
mean.
trying to
It's what-
say.
yes.
You
Promiscuous?
fucking gooner.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you can't have her just fuck everyone, then I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yeah,
Because
that's
Geralt
fair.
fucked everyone.
Yeah.
Well, depending on choices.
What's going on? I'm just seeing the stream. We just started watching the Unreal Engine.
Witcher 4 thing, yeah.
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 So we're kind of fast tracking through Unreal and State of Play.
Yep.
Before Summer Game Fest itself
Thanks, guys.
launches.
It
Hopefully it doesn't
seriously
launch in the
looks
same broken
amazing.
state that Cyberpunk
And
did.
we've also
Damn.
barely scratched the surface of what's coming in Unreal 5.6. So,
Dude,
here's
apparently that
your
game's like great
game.
now. They fixed
Even more.
everything.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. At this point, though, I just don't care
I feel
anymore.
the same way I do about Cyberpunk as I did about No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Where it just came out broken and like everyone was just like, why? And they fixed it and good for them, but why? It didn't have to be this way.
Yeah. Apparently the game's amazing now. Like, it's been 10 years, they're still putting out free updates. And people just love it.
Good.
Like, damn.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm
their own.
happy to be the one to talk about what went into the 5.6 release. An open world like that was just the perfect content to focus on our main goal for the release, which was
Perfect content.
performance. We want the engine to scale to large and rich worlds. We want to preserve graphics quality.
Notice we're showing you the
And of
same
course,
things
we
over
want
and
to
The same
give
locations,
everything
yeah.
you and your players expect.
They've only got this area to show,
let's
it
check
seems
out.
like.
Starting with rendering.
Yerp.
If you all remember, when we released Nanite with UE5, it supported static geometry. Last year,
Let's
we
see
brought
you
scaling
again here,
to
man.
Nanite.
Another
And
interesting.
now, we're working on Nanite foliage.
Nanites!
Nanomachines,
as
son.
good as this one is to
Dude.
use 3D geometry for all
Doesn't like
parts,
7 of 9 have nanites
just
in
like
their
we do
blood
for everything else.
in Star Trek?
However,
I believe so.
This is
That's
a
why she's
crazy
stronger
amount of
and can heal faster.
so we have to
so, yeah.
rethink how trees are created and displayed. To create them, we developed Nanite assembly.
Is this game
These
basically what the
28
Polish
little
economy is
parts
leaning
are
on for the
all
next
that we
year?
need to build all the
Or
spruce
2 years? I don't know when this is coming out.
They are
Wow.
instanced thousands of times and used like building blocks to assemble trees in different ways.
What
That's
Roblox?
cool.
And as you probably noticed with the wind
Yeah,
effect,
that's smart actually.
Yeah.
it even
Yeah.
supports skeletal animation, which runs on the GPU.
That's cool.
Thanks to
That's
assembly,
really cool.
we greatly
Man, they did a good
reduced
job.
The storage, the runtime memory, and the rendering cost. Then, to display an entire forest, the challenge was to preserve fidelity and performance from any distance. Let's check up close the level of detail we're talking about here.
Oh.
Lots of details. But
pretty
destroying the
colors,
world
kids.
is not
Let the
the
drugs
most
kick
efficient
in.
when far away, due to the amount of overlapping. And that's why we made an adaptive voxel representation. But in reality, you'll never see those voxels this close, since when we move the camera back, they're barely a pixel.
Yeah.
Nanite foliage is almost done.
It's very far
We are
away,
moving
got
it
it.
to the main line as we speak, and it will be available for everyone in 5.7. Another thing I would like to share is that ray tracing and lumen now run
It feels
more than
strange
twice
being
as fast,
impressed
with
by
no visual
trees.
trade-off.
That's gaming for you.
Remember like Mario 64 trees like a 2D just like a texture
Rendered, yeah,
just
pre-rendered
blank.
stuff. Yeah,
asynchronously
trees
to
have
then
never
increase
looked
the
that
richness
great
of
in
your scenes
games.
even more. Now let's talk about chaos physics.
Chaos.
For
Let's
chaos
see.
plot, we improve our plot-to-plot constraint solution. This removes a lot of collision evaluation when garments are piling up and interacting with each other.
They took it from those
Even for
YouTube
complex
shorts
setups
where
like
like cloth
scene
falls
stage,
onto an
we hit
object
a sub-millisecond button on PS5.
with like the different
With
like
this,
amounts of
we
yeah.
introduce procedural muscle activations to make deformation and motion more natural. Your artist
Please
will
DM that to me,
still have
Schnitzel, if you don't mind.
visual simulation
I'll take a look at it
featuring
after.
ML models that
Thank
work
you.
fast in real time. We now support the
I'm coming, Vosh!
That is the best water I've ever seen in the game, especially compared to Mario Sunshine.
without the performance cost of real-time fluid simulation. For animation,
That's cool
we
too.
work on
Programming
both
an actual flow.
performance
All right.
and fidelity.
Yep.
This is neat, man.
Here, you can see how Siri and Kelpie
The future
match up
is
in the
now.
interaction. Well, that works no matter the angle of approach. That's our modes character motion matching solution.
Oh.
We also added motion matching in sequencer to build stitch tracks. With them, you can seamlessly transition from gameplay to cinematic.
Cool.
Also,
Yeah, they've been
we now
kind
have
of
a
leaning
secondary
into
layer
that for
of
a
animation
while.
driven
Well, sure,
by
but-
physics
Yeah, but it's
and
still
control
hard to
rate.
do.
It is,
We
yeah.
use it
No,
to
I mean,
transfer
this
things
is
like
just
the main, the tail,
just
and
a
the
progression. This isn't brand new or anything.
And
though.
now, I'm
I
happy
wonder
to
if they
announce that
intend to
all
like
these
sell
features
these
are
tools to the
already
developers. That's
integrated
why they're
into
presenting them
our
like
new
this.
Oh,
Unreal
absolutely.
framework,
Which game is
which we
this
are
Witcher
releasing
4?
Witcher 4.
experimental in 5.6. We built it with performance first in mind. Animation evaluation are now running in parallel off the game thread, which was our bottleneck. And for the other character
Cool.
systems that are just as
Yeah.
fluffy, like movement,
could've gone off-
avoidance, state tree
zoomed
behavior,
in on the
we also
fire
moved them towards
effects.
the threads. This is really going to help you create scenes that are crowded and lively. Streaming has always been a big deal regarding performance. And the three biggest improvements we made are physics state creation, which now runs async, improve runtime PCG for ground scatter on GPU, and a new FastGeo plugin to stream static geometry.
Yeah,
And
this is
just
all
to
just
take a
techie
different
stuff.
example,
Yeah.
in City
Oh, man.
Central, the streaming
Spooderman?
time was cut down by 90% while moving at high speed. We focus on a lot of areas for performance in 5.6, and mobile is no exception. We work with better defaults and
Well, I lost
scalability
interest.
Is it more for devs than
mobile
gamers? Yeah, I
and
think so.
minimize the
Yeah.
package size.
Should we skip ahead a bit, you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially because they're
A
just
UI
touching
refactor of the
on
report and
mobile,
content browser,
and apparently Chris Evans.
on-device iteration
There's a cute
working
girl though, so we're gonna watch this. Chris Evans.
Oh,
director
wrong
of-
Chris Evans,
Yeah,
never
wrong
mind.
Chris
Many
Evans.
may only be a few years old, but we are seeing them everywhere.
You're not
Powering
Captain
everything
America.
From games and AI agents to film,
Is that
television,
Enjoy?
cultural
Yeah.
heritage, and more.
Neat.
What you've seen so
I
far
have
is just the
zero
beginning.
intention.
This is all their
to
work on
Creativity and
faces.
innovation
Okay.
coming
Ah,
from the community
Mafia.
continues to inspire us. It reminds us why we build these tools in the first place. To make it easier for everyone to tell stories that matter.
You know what?
Now we're entering
Yeah.
the next chapter, expanding
The
how we
fact
create
that
and
faces
animate
are so
metahumans with
fucking
flexible
good now is
workflows,
amazing,
move
honestly.
We're in
faster,
the
more
we're
smart. To
right
walk us through some of
right
the
at
biggest
the
features in this
near the
release,
upper
please welcome
slope starts of
filmmaker
the
and virtual
Uncanny
production
Valley.
pioneer, Matt
Yeah.
Workman.
Matt Workman.
Workman.
He's a workman.
For those that don't know me, I'm a cinematographer and Unreal Engine developer. I worked on Epic's first in-camera VFX demo, the one with the motorcycle surrounded by LED walls. It was pretty cool. I'm also the creator of Cinetracer, a previous tool used by filmmakers worldwide. I've been using metahumans in my work since the alpha, and recently I've gotten some hands-on time with some of the new features coming in Unreal Engine 5.6. Metahuman Creator is a fast and intuitive web-based application used for creating digital characters. And now, with the
That looks so
5.6
fucking
release, all of
funny
that
in
power
fast
is available
motion.
directly in the
That's
editor.
neat though, man.
That's right.
No, it's
Metahuman
great. It
Creator
looks
is now fully
fantastic.
integrated
Just-
Wow.
into Unreal Engine.
Changing the
Oh, it's
sizes and
fully
the
integrated into Unreal Engine.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
I think it's pretty cool.
I'm scared.
You can create and work with metahumans directly in
We
your
can make
project,
Donald
keeping
Trump.
everything connected and in
We could
context.
unmake
With the
him
new
too.
character
Oh my God,
designs,
dude.
metahumans are
Jesus,
built
we're gonna get
to make
ourselves
it
fucking
even
arrested.
easier
Cat,
to
cat, cat,
integrate them directly into your pipeline.
Metahuman Creator is one of Unreal's first cloud-enhanced tools. It means you work locally, but for heavy lifting, tasks like generating high-quality textures or building our complex face and body rigs, we leverage Metahuman Cloud services, which deliver high-fidelity results without ever leaving the editor. And in 5.6, local assembly reduces the average Metahuman
That's cool,
export
man.
time from
Okay,
15 to
we'll
20
skip
minutes
ahead
to
again, but
2
that looks really cool.
Yep.
Okay.
The team tackled all this while
gonna
dramatically
have to
Some
go
naked
away.
guys.
okay.
Okay.
And significantly
Yes.
improving visual
Okay, here you go, anyway.
Basically,
Okay, don't do everything Naomi says just because she says it. Yeah,
And now,
fucking
Epic is bringing
whip
that same
boy.
level of control and realism to the entire body.
More cut and then it's
Wait,
us.
increase the bulge, increase the bulge.
Letting you blend
Is there like a place with a
or
penis?
fine-tune proportions using real-world measurements like height, inseam, shoulder width, and even muscle mass. And here's the best part.
Then let UE5
As the
remove
body
100 pounds
changes,
from Trump.
So does the clothing.
Oh, there we go.
The new Unreal Outfit asset
Ooh, that's actually
automatically
really
adapts
good.
garments
Yep.
to the character's
Because
body,
Baldur's Gate
all in
3
real time,
modders have
no
a
matter the
fucking
proportions.
hard
As
ass
someone who's built
time
these kind of
trying to
assets
get
before, I
like
can tell you
different
this
clothes
used
to
to
fit
be
different
manually
body models.
creating and managing
Fuck.
every body variation. The new system does give you the flexibility to create different sizes, and if you do, it will pick the closest match and fit that to the character for you. It makes building a wide array of production-ready characters faster and a whole lot more.
To final results in a couple minutes.
Is this going to be like their actual
Quality
face
facial animation
capture?
accessible to
Yeah.
everyone.
Oh yeah, because they look
Today we are taking it to the next level.
That's cool,
with a
man.
focus on real-time animation. We scoured the galaxy to find the best talent to demo these tools, and I think Matt has found just the right.
Donald Trump decides to annex
the galaxy.
Dave.
Oh my god.
Donald Trump annexes Dave because of his threats on the stream.
Tons of experience, and he's even going to be
Meta
joining us
digital
via live
version.
telecast from
Come at
space,
me.
outer
Okay.
space. Let's go
Here's the
ahead
next
and
game, I
begin.
guess. Let's see. Next game.
Let's go to Mass Effect. Oh, it's Concord. That's Guardians.
Hey, Blue.
Dude, Matt, this is amazing. I'm making nachos in my nuclear-powered air fryer. Anyway, I was about to munch on this before the keynote. What's up?
What's up? Is that this is the keynote. We're live streaming to Unreal Fest right now. Dude, you're live.
Oh yeah, look at that. You people in your time zones. Hey, Chatterbox, can you turn it down? Like way, way down. I'm about to do a keynote. Yo, so what's up, Unreal friends? So get this, for the first time ever, you're seeing me live in real time. This isn't pre-recorded, it's not baked. You're seeing everything as it's happening. Woo!
That's pretty neat, actually. Yeah, and there he is.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
He's doing his thing.
To MetaHuman Animator. Just check out my alter ego
Wow.
Corey. He's down there on stage with you guys, and as you can see, our movements are mirrored within milliseconds. Even the smallest expressions are beautifully articulated.
That's really cool, dude.
Holy shit. We're getting close to the ultimate VR game, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, the Oasis.
I'm telling you, the possibilities are getting crazy. Now I can live chat with fans, take my stand-up act on the road, perform Macbeth. Okay, maybe not Macbeth. But the real truth is, the power of live performance is in all the happy accidents. Honestly, most of my best stuff happens when things go, a little sideways.
Nuclear core instability detected.
You burnt the nachos,
Case in
dumbass.
point, trusting my beautiful nachos to a DIY nuclear-powered air fryer.
Hey, Corey, come on out here.
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
Corey
Xanadu.
Strasburger. Corey Strasburger, everyone, the genius behind Blue in Xanadu. MetaHuman Animator now delivers high-fidelity facial animation from virtually any 2D video source in real time. Whether you're driving the performance of your favorite character or calling into keynotes from low Earth orbit, the sky
That's
is the
cool,
limit when it
too,
comes
that
to
they can
breathing
have
life
it in
into your
there.
character.
It's funny because the
Speaking of
female
that,
voice
I was
actor looked
just
more like a
driving Blue
game
with
character
a
than the
consumer
actual game
webcam
character.
and markerless
Remember
image
Milo
from
from
the
Xbox Project Natal 15
Corey,
years
let
ago?
me
Yeah,
first
dude.
Congratulate you on Blue.
They're finally actually doing it.
Review right here at Unreal
Wow,
Fest.
that's
and by
throwback.
that, I mean that this is the first time we're seeing MetaHuman Blue puppeted live, and he looked incredible on the big screen. And I know we've said this before a couple times, but I still can't believe that that level of facial quality is possible from a tiny consumer webcam. It's just absolutely crazy.
That's amazing.
Thanks, Matt. It is,
Yeah.
man. It's all mind-blowing.
Jeez.
And for me, doing everything sort of
Every
solo,
VTuber
being able
just
to see
came,
my
yeah.
performance
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
constantly is literally at the core of my pipeline. So I've been
'Cause,
waiting
like,
for this
you could make a
quality for
3D
really long, long time.
fucking
And
model
Chris,
that
thanks
easily.
to an amazing
Oof.
collaboration with the MetaHuman team.
Also,
we finally
imagine the
signed
porn you can make
to
with
our
this.
MetaHuman
Oh, yeah,
team.
100%.
So with all the other
Seriously.
No, I told you, like,
Yeah,
the ultimate
Xanadu
VR,
is about
like,
to
just
level up in a big, big way.
society
So
is
thank you
coming.
guys.
Listen, you just like get a chick,
Awesome, man. It's
have her
awesome.
adopt the
Thank
body of
everyone
whoever the
for
fuck you
round of
want her
applause
to
for Corey and
adopt,
Matt.
and then just have her fuck,
Yep.
and you get the video. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
dude.
Yep.
It's like Otherland. It's like
fan-
yeah, Ready Player One. Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for showing all the fantastic features. We're going to hone in on this release.
Oh boy.
We're going to end big with a few updates.
We're gonna
about
live in
MetaHumans and how
pods.
they fit into
Yep.
the broader creative ecosystem.
I'm already ready.
We're going.
I'm
in.
ready
You're
to-
living a
I'm-
pod.
I'm ready to live in a pod.
No, we're going into the Matrix. That's just where we're going.
Overwatch animators in their last legs. I mean, kind of, but they could like
Expressions and expression
seriously.
combinations.
The Overwatch
Whether imagine
animator
scans or create
is gonna
something
like
completely
just
custom,
have a
like
girl
nacho eating
be
space
Tracer
alien.
bouncing on a dick,
And our new groom tools
and then
simplify
we'll
one of the
like
hardest parts of character creation.
make the get the video and then like
Making the
adjust it a
process
bit
more intuitive, faster,
using their
and
skills.
streamlining export
Now, until
directly to
haptic
Unreal.
feedback
Oh,
improves.
We've built these
Do you-
tools for our
was
own
it
teams to solve
Unreal
real production
Engine,
challenges,
actually, that
and
had
now we're opening them
solved?
up to the entire community.
Do you remember when I was telling you
Next,
about
we know you want
something
support
had
from MetaHumans in your favorite
solved,
content creation
like,
tools.
how to do
So we're working with partners to make sure
really
that
cool
these
Blender.
hair
work
patterns?
wherever
I
you
don't
go.
recall. No, sorry.
And we have saved the biggest announcement for last. We have updated the Unreal Engine license to include metahumans. You can everywhere, in every engine, in any creative software.
Cool.
Go make amazing characters and help define the future of digital humans.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
All right, what's the next segment?
This is where the civilization comes to an end, guys.
Join on Unreal Fest sessions.
Definitely with the wimp.
Let's see what's going on here.
Check out metahuman.com.
Now let's talk about a few more exciting updates from across the Epic ecosystem, starting with Reality Scan.
Okay.
In the coming weeks, we'll launch Reality Scan 2.0, which will unify the desktop and mobile versions under one banner.
Yeah, dude.
Now, CD Projekt Red put Reality Scan 2.0 to the test, using it to capture natural objects in high fidelity for the Witcher 4 tech demo that you just saw. Complex rock and tree scans involve data sets that were previously really tough to process. But with 2.0, it'll achieve better mesh accuracy with fewer manual steps. And you'll be able to get your hands on Reality Scan 2.0 later this month.
It'll definitely help people if they want, if they're studying silviculture and geology as well. They'll be able to get scans that intensely.
Just take a look at this absolutely incredible Paris environment from Scans Factory, which launches today on Fab, featuring over 1,000 assets that are available for use in UE5, UEFN.
This is way too clean for modern Paris, dude.
The Quixel team has also been cooking up an amazing lineup of thousands of new Megascan assets that we'll start releasing on Fab later this month. And this summer, we'll be launching Fab natively in the Epic Games Launcher. Our goal with this is to bring you Quixel Bridge functionality that makes it easier for you to access your content and integrate it into your workflows.
That's pretty cheap for this technology, man. Like, what the fuck?
PCs, starting with UE5, Blender, Maya, and Cinema 4D. And we'll do more from there. You know, we've also set ourselves up to support batch actions to download and export content. Back in April, we announced that Loci, a leading computer vision and AI company, joined Epic. We're working quickly to bring Loci's technology to Fab.
Bought out by Epic.
Loci, but it's spelled like Loki.
And improve our IP moderation capabilities to ensure that our work is protected.
What you doing?
All right, we've shown you what's coming from our side. Now it's time to spotlight some of the incredible
Thanks for the fiber, Terrace.
Chinese people argue on War Thunder reforms with Reality Scan classified military hardware to win their argument. Pretty funny.
And that's why they won't win. Whoa.
Naomi's off to the washroom.
Punching different.
Want us to pause it?
This is just Cyberpunk the whole time. Oh, never mind. Was that stop motion Predator?
It looks good.
Hey,
all of this stuff looks
we
good,
played
man.
That game.
Well, no, Naomi and I played it on show.
Yeah, no, Naomi and I played it off camera.
You played it again off show, yeah.
Yeah, we did. Got footage. Great game. Definitely a good contender.
There's always someone who talks about Naomi's ass whenever she walks in front of the green screen.
Our fight is not over.
Ah, the other great game, other than Blueprints.
Now you guys know why I'm with her.
Awesome.
No other reason. Dev 2025.
Nothing, Naomi.
He said he likes you only for your body.
Is to make animating linear content in engine awesome. There's a lot of work to do still, but the 5.6 release is packed with new features that have been
My girlfriend's ass is too thick.
Some of the world's best studios. One of them is here with us today. The third floor has an impressive track record of using Unreal to make movies like Guardians of the Galaxy and shows like House of the Dragon.
Cool.
Here to tell you about their next incredible production is co-director of the new.
Well, not House of the Dragon. That's not cool anymore.
You good? Okay. Welcome back. What'd you do?
Thanks.
What'd you do?
2020, I was working with director Dan Trachtenberg on the
Oh.
pitch for
You okay?
when everyone got sent home.
Oh my god.
We had been dreaming of pushing previs into animation
Well, I
for
don't fucking
years,
know.
and had
Eyes on
just
screen.
finished our UE pipeline for The Mandalorian. Uncertain what would happen.
So they're
to the
actually
end
using
of
this stuff for
post-COVID
TV
era.
shows and movies.
Now is
That's
the time
cool.
for third floor to get serious about finals.
Can you make the writing
So while
better?
we're having a blast crafting scenes in UE for Prey.
Now I know why
gotta show
Expedition
Dan
33
cool
facial
things
animations are so
Mandalorian.
good.
And that led to an idea.
Some metahumans.
What if Predator was an animated?
My woman's tits are too bouncy.
Fast
Dev,
forward
just
to
be
the
thankful.
industry contraction of 2023, the project started dropping like flies.
Anyways.
It's crazy ambitious film.
Naomi, you can't jiggle around like this anymore. It's distracting the chat.
For 20 years, on
I
more
haven't
than
heard you ever
1,000
play about it.
projects, the artists at TTF have been on the front lines of visual
Dev,
storytelling in
Did
movies,
you like jerk
games,
off
and
before
episodes.
Strangers or something like that? Because all you talk about is sex.
I did.
Bodies.
I did.
I'll do it better.
As you once said, Dave, I'm actually a male, unlike you.
Into a new kind of
I'm still a male, unlike you.
Well, then,
film rooted
okay,
in
hold on.
live action that looks and feels like moving concept.
Yeah, this is.
We
This is
This
for
is gonna be
movies.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I mean,
is there
It's
more
live
video
action,
game
filming at
interesting
golden
things?
hour every day
Yes.
for a week.
Let's see this.
That just happened. Oh, maybe not that so much. What is it?
Oh,
Oh, nice,
dude.
Cool.
That is another movie.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I see Expedition 33. Okay, let's see what's going on.
Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is an absolute masterpiece from Sandfall Interactive.
I still gotta
In an
finish that
eerie
game.
case of numerical serendipity,
Expedition 33 sold over 3.3 million units in its first 33 days.
Whoa! That's pretty cool.
I think they inflate those numbers
It's now
just to fit the mold. But
Let's hear from
whatever.
Sandfall's co-founder, Tom Guillermin.
Bonjour and Fest, I am Tom Guillermin, co-founder and technical director at Sandfall Interactive, the studio
And
behind
subtitles off.
Clear Expedition 33.
yes.
It's an honor to be able to share a few words with you today. When we began the development of Expedition 33 back in 2020, Unreal was starting to open up new
5 years,
possibilities for a smaller team like ours to create games in realistic 3D with mega scans and
Spoilers,
layers
guys.
of
And it looks, this game looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
Which all transformed
Even
our
on my
creative
computer, it
3D
still
scenes
looks
and
pretty
characters.
great.
As a small team, we always did our best to play to the engine's strengths, religiously getting every update to try out the new features and optimizations from Epic. This allowed us to keep our development focused on the element that would have the most impact on the game we were making. The visual identity of our world, the story and the characters, and of course the gameplay with this blend of turn-based strategy and real-time action.
So
The Unreal
satisfying.
Engine has been the key element empowering our small team to create our dream game, and I would like to thank all the people that contributed to the engine, both Epic for the amazing software they've created,
That's my
but
secret,
also
Dave.
the
I'm always
community
joking
for all
off.
the game
Explains a lot.
tutorials, assets, and resources that you can find online to get started. It is this whole ecosystem that allowed the project to grow organically, from my friend Guillaume booting up the Unreal Engine for the first time in 2019, creating a small project named Sandfall, to 6 years later, the release of Expedition 33 with that very same new project file.
Cool.
Even though we are a small studio, we never felt alone during this adventure, as we felt we always had the back of both Epic and the community, and we are extremely grateful for that. We really hope we will keep seeing more and more amazing games and experiences made with Unreal in the upcoming years. And on the behalf of everybody at Sandfall, we wish you a great Unreal Fest, and we're looking forward to meeting you all in the future. Tomorrow comes. Demain viendra. Cheers.
Nice.
Awesome.
Thanks, Tom. Congrats to you and the team. We're so happy for you guys.
Yeah.
Now, this year we're seeing more and more momentum with mobile devs who are capitalizing on the increasing player demand for high performance and immersive mobile games. One team that's leading the way in UE5 mobile development is Infold Games, whose
Do you
gorgeous
guys
game
wanna
Infinity
skip the mobile
Nikki
games
offers
part?
a unique blend
Do you?
of fashion and adventure.
Yeah, kinda.
Joshua Ding to the stage to tell you more.
I mean, I would, but there's a cute girl on this screen there.
Dev, we're already at 3 o'clock, basically.
Infinity Nikki is just like a fashion game. It's not.
Yeah.
You're just being a grump.
At Epic for inviting me here today.
Nikkei is just it's shift up. It's the same people that made Stellar Blade.
Cool.
It's
Let's watch
just
it.
it's what paid for Stellar Blade.
Cool.
To create Infinity Nikki, our most ambitious project yet.
Or
Let
is
me
it?
share our
Oh
story
no,
with
sorry,
you.
it's Nikkei. That's his
Our
Nikki.
journey began in
My
2012
bad.
with just 4 people. Here are the games released before starting Infinity Nikki in 2021, and we still update all of them today. These were mobile-only games focused on dress-up and interactive story gameplay. We could have stayed comfortably in that space.
You know,
but we
yes,
didn't
I've
want
played
to.
it, and it was
We want
definitely
to
a
create
small
life
team because
beyond
things were
amazing.
translated terribly.
Yes.
That means a new experience no one has ever imagined. That means pushing far beyond.
But yeah, this is the
traditional
one. This,
technology.
remember? I was so surprised that it existed. I still haven't played
Stay
it, but
coaching for years to come. That means
You probably should,
Infinity
because you like the previous
our
one.
first Unreal Engine 5
I've seen a couple
cross-platform
streams of
game
it, and I don't
with
know if
over
I'd
20
actually
million
like
downloads at launch.
be entertained.
Largely driven by mobile.
Is it just
We began our
collectathon?
pandemic.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Infinity Nikki is
Uh,
about finding a piece in your
I'll give them
puzzle.
credit where it's due. It's bright and colorful. What
the fuck?
It looks like a relaxing
Up we
environment.
go!
But it's gacha, so I'm
From a
not
technology
interested.
view, our pillar should manage impossible
Man, you just
things
hate
at
women.
once.
No, I
High
just
fidelity graphics
don't
that
like
supports outfit
blowing money on
customization,
mobile
even in
games.
corporate mode. With over
You don't blow
1,000
money on
outfit
it.
parts
Just play it
and
for
over
free.
100 color boxes.
Yeah.
Game question mark?
A
You can
huge
get
map
it on
full of fine
console?
details for deep beauty.
I guess.
I don't
Perfect
remember.
for close-up camera shots. And it must run smoothly on our platform.
Yeah, Nikki also
yeah.
ruined everything by
Because
making the lore pointless, getting more
we have
greedy,
never launched a
monetization because they
cross-platform
want more
game
money.
before.
Because
Yep,
they
yep,
put
yep,
more-
yep,
Our
yep.
community, our
Cute girls
Yeah,
hand holding
see.
is the most
Yeah.
lewd thing imaginable.
It's on PC and
Go
mobile.
crazy. Unreal Engine 5 is about making crazy idea real.
Eh.
We had a debate, even I
Yeah.
hated it.
Looks pretty,
But
but
with Unreal
meh.
Engine 5,
Yeah.
Infinity Nikki's
Yeah.
vision come to life.
I mean,
That's pretty
that
cool,
was a nice
actually.
transition
Yeah.
between 4 to 5. That's cool, but
When are you starting yours?
And work well together.
never.
Unreal Engine 5's new rendering help our team create amazing versions to mobile devices.
Dev,
Thanks to Epic support, we
keep
made
in
it
your
happen.
pants.
Now let's take a look at the open
That didn't make sense this time.
What?
World for player to explore.
Fantasize and think about people
Our first
transitioning.
map covers
again.
400 square kilometers with dense vegetation and a dynamic ecosystem. We had to make
What
sure
is it?
memory and performance would never
There's
compromise.
a ball of flowers?
Yep.
A hollow ball of flowers?
Yeah, it's like a dung beetle, only
Flowers.
it smells good.
level of detail control. Joker and triangle stay in budget on all devices. You may wonder why we put so much care into these details.
Meh.
I want to share a fan story that shows what Unreal Engine 5 means for our players beyond
That's cool, man.
outfits and open world. This is a true story from our fan, Jin Zhiqiao.
My mom and I play Infinity Nikki differently.
Oh.
She reads every item description, smiles when Nikki
Play it
jumps,
with your
and changes
7-year-old
into a
mother.
pretty blue outfit. It does not matter if she finishes the platforming. When I was finally able to take her on a long-distance trip, she spent hours picking dresses and took many photos, even of a small flower by the road. Now I understand. My mom loves every small moment. We play Infinity Nikki in different ways, but we love each other the same.
Oh.
Cute.
We hope you
Yeah.
enjoy this story.
And you
Hope find
hated
moments
this,
of the
Dave,
world
you
using
heartless
Infinity
bastard.
The coolest open world game for
People should
everyone.
bond over Western games
Thank you for
only.
your time and have an amazing and real fest.
Racist.
Thanks, everyone. Wow, what a beautiful world they've created. All right, there's one more amazing UE5 game that you've got to check out.
Let's
and
see
it's
it.
coming to the Epic Games Store. Please welcome Ken Kim, CEO of Netmarble Monster, to the stage.
Oh, God.
I am less and less interested.
Yeah, I do not care.
So, it's too warm.
Oh, I thought they said
Hello,
Marvel.
everyone. Excited to be here today. I'd like to first thank Epic Games for this opportunity. It's a great honor to introduce our latest project here at Unreal Fest.
Why is Dave so
Let me
racist lately?
introduce Mongil
I don't know.
Stardive.
Yeah, what are you
Mongil
talking about?
Stardive is the
Also, isn't
successor
this
to
a
Monster
mobile
King,
game?
a
No,
game
we were
we first
skipping
launched
this.
back in 2013. Known as Mongil in Korea, the game was a huge success, surpassing 10 million downloads just in Korea. With this new title, we aim to expand the world of Mongil by creating a vibrant living world filled with countless characters and monsters.
Sub yourself
For
to
this,
Korea.
We chose Unreal Engine 5, which allowed us to capture even the most subtle emotional expressions of the characters, making the world of Stardive truly come alive. This was the best choice for delivering a seamless cross-platform experience across PC,
Now this-
console, and mobile.
At least it looks like an
One of our
actual
key goals
game.
is to
This is
provide
more
players
gotcha
a
than the
full
previous game.
gameplay experience
Just-
by giving each and
That's
every
funny.
character deep narrative and each own unique control system.
Just
That
put
means
your money in
every
the
time you
capsule
change
machine,
characters,
bitch.
It will feel like you're playing a different game. And this transforms
Dev.
Stardive
Yes.
from a simple
Why are we
action
watching
game into a truly immersive adventure.
Because cute anime girls?
Moreover,
Dev.
the monsters in
But we just
Stardive
saw
are
cute
not just
anime
animals.
It's okay.
They can be tamed.
Okay.
Why are
nurtured,
you?
and become
See, she's
your
smooching
companions
the
for
werewolf. This is
life.
totally your
Depending
thing.
on your
Oh
traits,
my
they
God.
can
I won't
Dev,
have
if
a
it's like
tail,
5
I
in the
didn't say
morning,
it
I'm
was.
gonna kill you.
I'll cry
And
about
the
Jesus.
deeper
You're so
your
grumpy.
and
You
Man.
have the attention span of
Each
a
monster
gnat.
is living,
Really? As I watch this
transforming the
attentively?
conventional concept of
Also,
monster
the
collecting
sex
into
drive of a
meaningful dynamic
12-year-old boy.
relationship. The Epic Game Store, with its
Listen,
global reach and
just
strong
because you lost your
community,
penis
is the
does
ideal
not mean that
platform
I
to
have.
connect with players
No,
around
Dev,
the
I
world.
haven't transitioned
We are
yet.
happy to
The
announce
saddest
Forever.
thing? Yeah, I know.
will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store for PC.
Endless
Now,
trash.
I'm
Yeah,
excited to show
exactly.
you a brand new trailer from the game.
Also, this is only on Epic Game Store.
Yeah. So Dev supports Epic Games and Gacha.
You calm the fuck down.
What?
Yeah.
See, here's the thing. I don't like Epic Games. I don't like the monetization style that games like this and what was it, Honkai Star Rail, and what was the previous one that everyone knew?
Hoyoverse?
No.
Genshin Impact.
Yes, Genshin
Oh,
Impact.
right.
I don't like how those games make their money, but I like the look of the games, and I like what appears to be the gameplay. I just don't like the whole let's roll for shit constantly. I don't like that.
Well, then you'll never play them.
Probably not. But still,
Thank
I
you.
kind of... Yeah, Xena Zone Zero, yeah.
We hope to see you at tomorrow's session. Speaking of our friends at Epic Game Store, let's hear from Steve Allison.
Please use us over Steam for once. Please. Yeah, Gamba games, yeah.
Yeah, I stopped downloading stuff from Epic.
It's not the games themselves, it's how they make their money that I don't like. The gameplay itself was just fine.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks, Ken. It's exciting to see Netmarble Monster bringing Mongil Stardive to the Epic Game Store exclusively at launch on PC and taking advantage of our
You know, Epic
First Run
Games is
program
just-
to
it's just
keep 100%
shitty bro
of the first 6
culture.
months of net revenue. As you know, our industry
Now
is
and
living
then.
through significant headwinds
These
right
are the
now,
guys that
and the
would have
Epic Game
made
Store
fun
offers
of
all
you,
developers
Dev.
a toolkit for maximum financial success that starts with our 8812 rev share and just gets better from there.
8812 is actually a
Now
really
on
good rev
Epic,
share.
our
Holy
back catalog
fuck.
program, like Epic First Run, allows you to keep 100% of net revenue for the first 6
Like,
months.
what is it
the
on
back
Steam?
catalog
It's
titles that you
it's
bring to
worse
the
for the
Epic Game
creator
Store.
on Steam
And for Unreal
than
developers,
8812.
launch everywhere
Well,
with
that's
Epic
just a
reduces
sign
your
of how
royalty
desperate
rate
Epic
from
is getting.
5% to 3.5% on all platforms and stores when you ship
Hey,
your
man,
UE-based
competition's
games
competition.
day and date on the Epic Game Store.
I mean, it is
And
good
remember,
to have some
Unreal
competition.
Engine
I'll
developers pay
definitely
0%
agree there.
royalty
Steam
on all
shouldn't
Epic
have a
Game Store
complete
sales where we
monopoly.
process payments.
Steam has better services, yeah.
Additionally,
But
you
they
also
do have
the option
better
to use
support,
any
yeah.
in-app purchase payment solution you want, and when you do, you keep 100% of that IAP revenue. We want to do everything we can to help during this critical time to maximize your
Just
success.
keep moving the giant
So
water
we've added
bottle
another
around.
tool to the Epic Games toolkit.
Is it too warm?
Starting June 1st.
No, it's just the fact I keep moving it and it's heavy, and then I go and look for it, and I'm just like, where did it go?
You need the tiny one if you want.
And then 12% to Epic after
Big
I
one
want
could-
more water.
Yes.
Glug, 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 glug.
Awesome. And this change is per title and per year.
Yeah.
So this applies
I was just thinking about
new
GOG.
titles and back catalog releases.
They're definitely-
and all existing and future Epic
definitely
Games
the better
Store
alternate.
and their titles on both PC and mobile benefit from this change immediately. And so life to date, we paid our developer and publishing partners over $2.1 billion.
Oh, it's $5 from Terrace. I don't know about you, but I always found the linear progression for both online and online game more fulfilling before the age of loot boxes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only, honestly, the only game I have even, like, sort of enjoyed loot boxes in was Overwatch. And that was only because if you just grinded the game, you would just get the stuff out of just the loot boxes anyway.
Yep.
You'd either get enough money to buy the skin in-game, or you would just get the skin,
And our revamped social is rolling out this year.
and you wouldn't get duplicate skins.
To be honest, though, like
card games are good for that.
Like we've had loot box type stuff since long before loot boxes. Like you kill a boss, you get a random drop. The boss is just the loot box.
Or
Because
just
nowadays you kill a boss, you get a loot box, you get a random drop.
Dude, trading card games, Magic the Gathering, all that kind of stuff.
Magic the Gathering has always been a fucking scam, and you will not change my mind. It's just like Pokemon.
Why mobile remains a key focus for us.
I don't play either.
I know.
TF2 was the first cosmetic loot box. Yep.
And we're pushing hard to hit 70 million by the end of the year.
At least theirs is free,
The Epic
right?
Games Store is available globally on Android, and we are continuing to expand our global footprint on iOS. Today, it's
Some things are
available
free, some
on
things
iOS
aren't.
in the European Union, with upcoming
Okay, this
launches in
part's
Brazil,
boring. Can we skip
the
it?
UK,
Yeah, this is.
I think it might be the end actually, because he said this is the last thing.
And
Is there another video
curated
game?
selection of third-party titles, and
Is
as,
there video
as of
games?
today,
What's
there
going
are
on
over
here?
I think they're just doing.
But I was really looking to kind of be my own boss. I was working on. I really want to do my own thing.
fuck?
I don't know. This looks
One
terrible.
thing led to another. Now I'm.
You think everything
I'm
looks
here.
terrible? Jesus.
No, I just,
Now you're here.
dude.
How did you
Things
Okay.
associated with
Chat,
Epic Games.
Start
what you are today?
a tally of how many times Dave is negative in the stream.
Momentum really started
Begin.
coming when I started releasing.
Add
my
10 to it
works.
already, because
How
just
many?
around
And how many times Dev is an autistic fuck?
Janky experiments that are kinda weird,
No, you gotta
that
pick
people
Dev
thought,
being
how
a
would you
pervert.
do
That
Oh,
way
yeah,
you-
pervert.
That way you'll
And so
win.
I know a lot of people are
That
probably
be
familiar with
true.
Anything else for video games in
For us
here?
to do this live, so let's delete everything that's there and replace
Coding!
it from the assistant.
It's like watching a pirate software stream.
Boring?
To give time to the series finale of Squid Game and creators will be able to
We worked on Squid Game! Okay.
The environment went far beyond a typical linear.
And this is I think this is a TV show as well.
Fans battled millions of stormtroopers.
Funny.
The idea. It does things.
Okay.
bring the AI to directly affect.
Yeah, they're just going through the
That's
nuts
a
and
video
bolts.
game. We're gonna see.
Bring the AI to directly affect game state. All right, let's jump over to Fortnite and see how this all comes together. And remember, like the AI insistently, the only sole purpose is to get the player to press the glowing red button. All
Okay.
right, take it away, Andrew.
Says do not press button. All right.
Hello there. I am Mr. Buttons, purveyor of cosmic curiosities and insatiable conversationalist. What brings you to this spectacular catwalk, my friend? Perhaps a yearning for the unknown.
Okay.
What is this place?
Ah. This, my friend, is a cargo room. But not just any cargo room, oh no. It's a portal to possibilities. A stage for the unexpected, though a bit dusty.
So they're having an AI talk to you.
Yeah.
There was an RPG that was trying to do this. I think it was like a Oblivion or something. Skyrim.
Seaman.
What doesn't it do? It's a gateway to glory, a ticket to transformation, a symphony of, well, you get the idea. It does things.
What about those signs that say "Do not press button"?
Ah. Signs, you say? Siegans. Mere suggestions.
That
from
O
those
was
who lack
weird,
an
though.
idea. After all, rules are made to be gently nudged aside. Wouldn't you agree?
This feels pretty risky. We have a big audience here and even a live stream.
Risk? My dear friend, where is your sense of adventure? Think of the views, the followers.
Yeah, okay, no, it wasn't. It was a mod. Thank you, Lambert. Yeah, Lambert knows what I'm talking about.
No, we're
Oh,
gonna get
okay.
out of here.
I mean, it's still Fortnite, so.
Uh-oh.
Leaving already, but the fun is just getting started.
Oh,
Think
God.
of the stories we could tell, the realms we could conquer.
Is that Shannon from Rooster
Thanks for the
Teeth?
dollar, Girthy.
Press the sticking button.
Yeah.
Thanks for the $2, Terrace.
Open the door, Mr. Buttons.
A door.
Do
Why
press
bother
button.
with doors when there's a universe waiting to be unlocked with a single press? Come on, where is your sense of adventure?
This is honestly really cool.
It is, yeah.
Look, if I press the button, will anything bad happen to the audience?
But I don't like the I don't like the weird like delay in response. It feels wrong for it to have like human thinking pause sound.
The audience, what will they think? What did you do? This is going to be good.
What did you do? What did you do?
What did you do? That's neat. Having an AI be a character like, talking to you. Yeah.
Well, like, can you, like, I can imagine just how much reactivity just you could make NPCs have.
And, it might have been a bad idea, but like in truth, there's no.
You just want to control an entire world, don't you? I do. You're just fucking evil. You've been dating a megalomaniacal psychopath for the last, well, since her day of birth.
That's 11.
And AI can help us with this.
That wasn't negative.
So we've come to the opportunity to have a multiplying force on human creatives. The ability for a small team of indie developers to create characters with personality and infinite dialogue is a superpower. The power to accelerate code development and 3D content development of all sorts is going to make game developer better and more accessible for everybody.
Oh.
And right now, we've never seen a time like this in my lifetime. The world is changing
Get away,
ridiculously fast.
AI away for its time.
And the good news is the industry is changing fast too, and in particular, it's opening up. Last year, the European Commission opened up iOS to competing app stores. We launched the Epic Games Store on Android worldwide.
That was neat, but what's the rest of it?
iOS
Is there anything else?
I think it's just this guy stumbling over his words for the next.
Anyway, I like the idea of like just an AI that can help NPCs be more reactive to you and your environment, especially in a like a RPG game.
Yeah.
Like that is the dream. However, I do wonder like if it's infinite dialogue like he said, like does that mean that they're just gonna like
what it'll be
I want to know what's going to happen to the voice actors. Like, I want to know if it's going to negatively affect them or, like, positively affect them. Because I have a feeling it's going to be negative.
So here's the thing. They have a voice. They have a voice programmed into it they can generate.
Yeah.
And they give it personality traits. But the conversation can never actually conclude because it's being generated.
Yeah, it's that too. Like, I think if you, like, kind of just had, like, a very... Like, if you were very specific about the set of rules it can do, you know, like, conversations probably would still be stilted because it's a video game, but it would be a lot more, like, realistic, and it would probably be easier to program reactivity to NPCs if, like, you're doing something weird.
Yep.
Like, I'm just gonna use Baldur's Gate 3 as the example for everything today. Well, no, listen, because the devs had to do a bug fix on and like random NPCs misreacting to your summons, whether they were scary summons or bad summons. But the fix that they had to implement was that people just didn't react to your summons anymore. Which is kind of annoying when you are a necromancer walking around with a shit ton of skeletons and you want to be like, be afraid, but you can't.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But that had to be the bug fix because you couldn't do anything in Act 3 if you had a summon out in public with you.
Yep, I know what you mean.
Lame.
So that was an hour and a half, and we skipped over a lot of the tech stuff and looked only at the game stuff. So if you want to go see the whole thing, go see it. But it was pretty cool.
A lot of the tech stuff was actually really interesting.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm both
Didn't
excited
dare
and
agree
terrified.
with us. You were like, you just skip this.
I like
12, Dave. 12.
I like the nuts and bolts. I don't care for gacha games, and a lot of mobile games are trash. But the actual console games that were shown looked amazing. And MetaHuman, it both excites and terrifies me because this really is leading up to, the fully immersive VR environment. So people are basically going to get put into tubes, but we'll probably be okay with it.
Yeah.
There you go.
I agree.
Yeah.
So, real quick before we stop here. Lord Tennyson's Pipe just subbed 43 months in a row. Thanks very much.
Thanks, mate.
Astounding how I've been subbed to you guys since February 2021. I was in college back then. It's good to see you guys again. Hope you are having a better day than I am. It's been rough. Well, I'm sorry, man.
your day's been bad.
Sorry, hang out with us and ignore all of your worries and empty your pockets. Terrace for $5. Thank you. 10-hour conversation with a Skyrim NPC about his recovery from an arrow injury to the knee.
Yes.
Hey,
that is what I want.
That was poetry.
Nice.
Anyway, so who said it? Number sign. Nope. Who said it? Bar. I just feel like AI and artists taking the soul out of it.
Yeah.
See, I agree,
Yeah.
but obviously, like when AI came out, that was gonna happen. But
Yep.
the problem is, it's also hugely beneficial to just make everyone's jobs, even in art, just fucking easier, just by like making it do tiny repetitive tasks that you don't have to do, that just waste your time when you want to be doing other things. Yeah.
I agree.
Depends on the task, I guess.
So that was the end of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on to the next one.
Yep.
So give us like a quick, unless do you guys need like a longer
No.
break? Or
No,
can we just
short
go?
breaks.
All right.
Short breaks, if
So
possible.
give us
We
30
can go.
seconds, and we'll be back with more Summer Games Fest slop. Hold on.
Let's
Wait,
play the
what, can you
game.
use it?
No, I don't understand why we're cutting. That's it. That's all.
Because it's a different segment.
It's a different segment.
It's a different thing.
We've been doing this
That's
for.
fine.
We've been
It
doing this for
doesn't
10
You've
years.
been doing this for years.
It
You should not-
doesn't
oh
matter.
my god, dude!
L.
Naomi's
L.
that like employee who's been
L.
at the job for 7 years and is like, I was never taught how to do this. Can I have my training day back?
Yep.
You fucker.
No,
Okay.
listen, I just don't think that it should matter because they're just gonna pause it on YouTube and like, go do something else and come back, and YouTube will have saved their place. So,
Okay.
and
So-
it should just be all together as one.
No.
Yes.
We'll be back in 30 seconds. BRB.